What
Hey,
happened?
good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, we got another fired up show to y'all tonight, man. It's the Unlimited Truth, and today, you know what? A week ago was 2 years after the Xbox Series X release, and I knew that. But you know what? Today was one of them days, y'all, where I was working, I was chilling. I actually got off work a little earlier than usual, finished up all my business, so I was done, right? And so Sega Man hit me up this morning. I'm like, you know what? Let me put something together, man. Because it's nothing better than having your brother on your own show, man. And it's nothing but love out here on the Unlimited Truth. And before we get to the night show, Sega Man, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sega Man. That's right, on the Unlimited Truth, man. Took a breather, took a day off to be with my brothers, Unlimited, Others Inc., you know, and the belt buckle chitlin champion of the world, DJ Tuckmaster, man, to put down some game here on the Unlimited Truth, man. It's good to be here with you, brother Unlimited. Thank you for having me, man.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure. It's always my pleasure. And next up, man, he just had his own fired podcast back on this weekend. It's the host of the Lions Den podcast, the dude who it might be a little too cold out there in Oklahoma for his grits and gravy, but that's all right. Hey, Tuck Master, introduce yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I'm here right now. Y'all guys are just too damn much. Yeah, but anyway, this is your boy DJ Tuck Master, the original pony killer. I can't stand the damn ponies. I really can't stand Jim Ryan at all. And hey, let's just get this show to rolling, man, because I got a lot to say today.
Oh, good. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, what's up, 100, man? Thank you for always joining. And check out the Xbox Day One podcast every Saturday night at 10:30. And the next man up, he says he represents the chat, but he going to represent us tonight. My brother, Other Zinc, man. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, man? I'm always representing the chat. What's up, 100? And yeah, it's a lot of things going on. And Sega Man show was funny as hell the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, man. Hey, Sega Ben's an entertaining dude, man. But you know what else was entertaining? Justin Legary. Oh man, Other Zinc, man. It's wild out there, isn't it? It's wild out there in these gaming streets, man. Where people like Destin Legary, the self-proclaimed Xbox fanboy, he time and time again when he opened his mouth, Zinc, you always get just something extra, right? That's something that just doesn't sit right with you, right? And what is it that he said earlier today?
Oh man, Unlimited, it was just beautiful. And it calls for the unlimited truth. And I'm so glad you having a show. Destin was being special once again.
Hey,
And
hold
this
on,
is
one second. Hey, 100. If you want to join, man, let me know. I'll shoot you a link right now, man.
if
But go ahead.
100 get on this show, it's gonna be crazy. Hey, listen,
It's
look
gonna
here, man. And this is why I'm so glad that Unlimited calls his show Unlimited Truth. Because Destin Legary just told the most bold-faced lie ever. And this is why I always tell people, let try if there's a source, if there's a way to listen to the source, actually hear things come from the source's mouth, please do so. Because when you have people from IGN especially narrate what someone actually said, the truth is always omitted. So enter Dustin Legary. Now everyone is trying to pub up God of War, okay? And why shouldn't Sony and Sony Santa Monica be able to perfect a game when they're operating from 2013 hardware? I don't see why you shouldn't be able to perfect it. But at any rate, Dustin said that Starfield moved out of the way this year because of God of War. When Starfield had that date long before God of War ever even mentioned a release date. The only reason they occupied that day is because Starfield left. And I called Dustin out on it. And I think Dustin made my comment disappear in his comment section because nobody said anything. Usually they say something when I say something in his comment section. But, that's why I tell people to listen carefully when someone's talking, because when it gets to the media, they always take a word out to make the person that's speaking look stupid or change the narrative to suit their needs. But yeah, that was good.
Yeah, man. And it's just crazy to even throw that out there, man. That this idea that first of all, Phil when Phil whoever made the decision to delay Starfield, it had nothing to do with God of War. Let's get that clear and out the way
let's
right
get
now.
that clear out
It
right
had
off.
absolutely nothing to do with God of War. God of War wasn't even a twinkle in the back of their mind when they made that decision. It was strictly a business decision. That's it. And as our brother Zink said, they scrubbed the PlayStation version out of the ugly code of that game. They got rid of that mess because this is an Xbox exclusive going forward. It's going to be on the Xbox ecosystem. Listen. Are we really going to sit here? And I don't know why since 2020, y'all, the gaming world wants to so badly convince you, Zink, Sega Man, and Tuck, that Bethesda needs to prove themselves, right? And I think all of us has been around long enough to know, no, Bethesda don't got to prove nothing.
Nope.
All right. Starfield is going to be their next mega hit, the same way that people were standing outside in the cold on 11/11/2011 when Skyrim was released. You don't think that that's coming back? Come on now, Sega man, let me get your thoughts on this.
Hey, one more thing, but since you brought that up, to tie into the reason Microsoft delayed Starfield, they looked at the picture, and you always want to have the capital to sustain yourself when you omit something. So since Halo, people don't want to talk about this, since Halo made all of its research and development dollars back within 1 month, and Sea of Thieves is a cash cow, Flight Simulator is a cash cow, Grounded was coming out that has 13 million users. They made money off of that all year. So they said, hey, go ahead, you can delay Starfield. And they, like you said, they delayed Starfield to get the PlayStation version out of it. People don't want to talk about that. Now it's being perfected because, and when they moved the content for Halo, they knew what they were doing. They put it in the holiday month. They put up all of that content in the holiday month because Starfield isn't there. So what are we going to put there? They could put that there. That's why you do things like that. Go ahead, Sega man, dominate.
Now, what was that? Now, go ahead, Unlimited. What did I think about him saying about God of War?
Dustin Legary, he's the one that said Starfield was delayed because of this magical big beast called God of War.
Really, man?
My Lord.
Dead serious.
That's just the start, that's just to start the trolls going again, man. That's just a bunch of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And as far as you saying Bethesda, and they don't have to prove themselves. They've been proving themselves since the old days of Doom. You know what I'm saying? And games like Wolfenstein. You know what I mean? They're pinnacle games. They're like iconical games that that's been out here for years. So they definitely do not need to prove themselves at all. You know what I mean? And for him to say that is just stupid and asinine, brother. You know what I'm saying, bro? Get the hell out of here. Saying that they moved out of the way for God of War. And then on top of it, and you brothers know this, and you guys can capitalize on this, a lot of motherfuckers out there that are true PlayStation fans don't even like the fucking game. They say it's the same shit. A lot of them out there saying it's the same. It's the same shit. They said there ain't nothing new. They don't seem like there's nothing new in the game. So I mean, man, that's just a bunch of bull, man. For him to come out here and say it, but you probably would expect him to say something like that, anyways, right, Zach?
Right. That's what they do, man. They always, and you got to listen to the people also that talk about God of War. They have nothing new to say. Dude, you hear people talking and it's 90% movie. Like Hebot said on your show, it's 15 hours of cutscenes.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely insane. Man, I'm like, I got a chance to play it off and on. I have access to a PS5, so like 3.5 or 4 hours in, dude.
Yeah.
And it's either you're watching a movie you're walking, and then you have a small percentage of where you're fighting in an arena. It's the most odd thing.
Or and here this one I've seen a lot, Zink. Or you do a puzzle and they instantly tell you what to do. Kratos walks by a bridge. Maybe we should jump over the bridge. How do you get over the bridge? Maybe if you use your axe and spin the bridge over, we can climb over it. All right. and listen, even there, I shared a clip with the group, Zink, and the guy was like, "Would you let me explore?" And it was just a short 1 minute clip of God of War just hand holding everybody like they're children in the most basic puzzle that anyone could figure out.
Everyone, dude, every time you watch this, Atreus is always talking. And I said on somebody's stream, I'm like, God of War need a shut the fuck up button for Atreus.
Yes.
And the game that Tugmaster loves so much when you talk about it, Unlimited, Horizon Forbidden Entertainment does the same thing.
Oh, no. Horizon is actually worse. And trust me, I played the game, and I kid you not, even in the very beginning of the game where you got to do basic stuff like throw a rock to distract the enemy, Aloy's like, maybe if I pick up a rock and throw it, it'll distract them. Stuff that is so basic. And then here's the kicker. In Horizon, it even tells you what to do on the left side or the right side of the screen. So it's not like you can't even figure it out because the directions is right there. Throw rock to distract enemy, and she still doesn't she does not shut the fuck up in the game. Whenever it's like Zink, it's like the programmers thought that if Sony fans got even attempted to get stuck in a game. In these Sony games, they must instantly tell you how to figure stuff out. And the stuff that you got to figure out is so simple and basic that it just ends up feeling insulting.
Absolutely. And like Hebot said on Sega Man's show the other day, he was alluding to I think he was talking about doing a show about God of War. But he was talking about, the most basic things, man. And on God of War, they put people, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the media really complained about what's that one studio the game that came out in 2013 that everybody liked, that I knew was good, and they said it had too many QTEs. It was going to be
Rise.
Oh, fantastic game.
Hey, there are so many QTEs.
Still today.
No one wants to talk about these QTEs, Sega Man. And when they said that it's this Craig dude in God of War, this enemy. And when I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, this dude, man, don't put a circle around this monster's face to make it look worse. That's the game. It's a QTE. They put a circle around the this frog monster's face that looked like Craig, and they have a yellow one also. I'm like, what is going on here? I thought this was supposed to be a hack and slash, but here's a challenge that I was talking to my boy Rambo, and here's what I'm going to say to somebody. If you think I'm crazy, and because people want to champion how great the gameplay is in God of War, what I would implore them to do is to put gameplay of Ninja Gaiden next to the gameplay of God of War. Not a cutscene, but the gameplay. Gameplay versus gameplay, and tell me what you see. I'd like to see someone do that, and then they'll see what we already know.
Yeah.
Hey, and look who made it in.
Okay, so 100 is in there.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, 100?
What's up, man? I had to cut my VPN off my phone. You know, I'm running from the feds and shit.
Oh yeah.
I got a bone to pick with 100. After Tugmaster was about to say something, and then I'm gonna get at 100.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm probably number one right now.
I just want to ask y'all something.
Yeah.
How in the hell did this Dustin McGarry guy got the nerve to say that?
Oh my God.
I mean, and they didn't even know anything about God of War coming out until that day when they decided to come out with it.
Yep. And Tugmaster, I remember, man. We all remember that the whole internet was begging Sony to put God of War in the vacant space left by Starfield. Destin act like we forgot that shit.
But my
Yeah.
biggest thing is this, y'all. This is my biggest thing about the whole damn thing. I mean, my son, he got the damn game, you know, and he got a PS4 and a PS5. And he got a PS4, PS5, and he got the Xbox that I bought him and all that stuff. And he just said to him, he said, Dad, he said, why the hell is people spending an extra $10 on the PS5 version? It's the same damn game. He said the same damn the graphics now is not, it might be a little bit better, but not much to really waste $10 for bullshit. But getting back to this Dustin McGarry thing and all that stuff, I don't even know why Dustin McGarry even say anything like that. Because why? I mean, I know it's clickbait. We know that. We know the reason why Starfield did not come out this year. And that's all. But for him to say that Starfield moved over because of God of War, okay, for number one, it's stupid. He's asinine. He's just don't make no damn sense at all.
Hey, Tuckmaster, what I tell you, what they moved Starfield.
Hey, Bone. I'm not getting into that with you right now. I'm not getting
No, I ain't finna fight. What I said, if they moved that over, they wanted to have his own moment.
Right.
You got Call of Duty coming out, and you have God. Why would you put out Starfield?
That ain't 100. They moved Starfield because Starfield was going to be a multi-platform game. And when you make a game multi-platform, it's going to diminish the game in a lot of instances. And what Aaron Greenberg, Jason Ronald told him is like, hey, dude, why don't you take the extra time and make this game for that Xbox and RDNA 2? Do that. And they're going to beef that damn game up, and that game is going to be dope as hell. When you don't have to waste resources to build a game for a last-gen console, which is the PS5. Because the reason everybody is championing it, they say, oh, they understand the PlayStation architecture. No, well, they've been doing it since 2013 because it ain't shit new about that damn PS5. It's just not. That's why they're doing it. And they're doing the same thing to Redfall, too. So, like, why don't you make and 100 also? They lost a year and a half of development time because of COVID, and people don't want to talk about that. That's why God of War came out late. That's why Unlimited's favorite game, Horizon Forbidden Entertainment, came out late. That's why Gran Turismo is DLC. Think about this, dude. Gran Turismo 7 came out in February, and this game. Newest car is a 2018 Camaro. How do you explain that shit? And nobody talks about this. That's insane. But that's the main reason 100 that they delayed Starfield. They could make it better. They're not pressed for cash like Sony is pressed for cash. That's why when you went to the store to buy a PS5 100, they jack that bitch up to $550 on your ass and make you buy a game.
Buying no PS5. That's PS5 is just another lie.
Oh, my bad. My bad, 100. I just disrespected you, 100.
Now I want to ask everybody in this panel this and all that stuff because I know y'all been hearing some crazy numbers about what's going on with this God of War crap and all that stuff. You hear that people saying, well, it made more money than Elden Ring, and it made more money than Call of Duty and all that.
No,
shit.
it didn't.
No way in hell. Call of Duty made $1 billion in 10 days. No way in hell God of War did that.
Right.
No.
I mean,
they would have said it.
That's why I'm saying it's propaganda.
Whoever said that is a worse liar than a politician. Get out of here.
And this thing's all come from the UK too, y'all.
No, but I'm gonna break it down. Elden Ring, I tell people this all the time. I know Elden, but he still ain't gave that girl that ring yet. You know what I'm saying? 85% of people came by both of them beat that damn game. It was a fad at the time. People don't understand them. There's a lot of sheeps in this world. And I was like, oh, They went. Oh, it wasn't nothing out at the time when Elden Ring came out.
Mhm.
Well, Hunter, what did you hear that Unlimited?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
Go ahead. You tackle that with 100 then.
Well,
Hey, hey.
like, I mean, I didn't buy Elden. I ain't no, I wasn't gonna give him my money.
No, 100. What we talking about? Horizon Forbidden Entertainment and Gran Turismo was out around the time
Yeah.
of Elden
Oh,
Ring.
ain't nobody playing that. Ain't nobody playing that shit. They why they ain't $1 billion franchises? Every time
Yeah.
a pony try to get at me, I said, "We name me $1 billion franchise because your Gran Turismo ain't $1 billion franchise no more."
Well, but it reached that status, so you have to give it to him. But like my boy says, it
Well,
completely.
Kanye West was $1 billion, and he ain't $1 billion no more, so he's $1 million.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Y'all 100 tripping. Hey, while
Hey.
we tripping, go ahead.
Oh man, love 100, man.
Yeah, 100.
He's not wrong.
No, not at all. Hey, 100. But I'm tripping on you, dude, because you made that video about Pentiment. You explain yourself.
Hey, the shit is boring as fuck. I saw dudes. Oh, it's 10 out of 10s, and they was all on. Cause I've been on vacation I've been on vacation, so
Right.
I've been seeing them. So I've been sitting here. I'm like, I get up off my drunkenness, get drunk again. I'm like, what the hell? No, y'all. And thing about it, I downloaded the game. Livewire downloaded the other game, and I downloaded Pentiment. Yeah, I think you're gonna like this other game because that got something with sci-fi doing Pentiment. I went through 15, 20. The ponies dog walked my ass. And they supposed to dog walk my ass. They know. That's too much. It's too much goddamn risk, like you're reading a novel. And you gotta make choices. It's like you gotta read this, and then you got 3 choices to pick. You gotta read this, gotta do this and that. Now, people that likes that type of game, kudos to you. It's a 3 out of 5 to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Xbox community, fuck that nigga 100. You ain't backing us up? No. I'm not backing that up. I can't ride with that
Very
one.
high score. That's a very high score. And because you dogged the game out, I downloaded this game. What was it, 100? Like 10.5 gigs?
Yeah, it ain't
Big
game.
ass game.
It's worth.
So I downloaded this game, and I'm like, you got to be kidding. So I'm reading all of this stuff, and I picked a few things, and I said, okay, and people know me. It's the reason I play a lot of games that I wouldn't play is because of Unlimited, Hebot, Sega Man, and Erod. Because I never would have played a Plague's Tale, but that actually has turned out to be a good game. So anyway, I'm trying this Pentiment game. Hey, look, guys, I think I've been playing 40 years of gaming, 46, 47 years.
Mhm.
I ain't never played a game like this. And y'all know I like gameplay above all. And
Yeah, same here.
hey, man, dude, this ain't it for me. But I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna allow it to get an achievement, so I could really get a feel for it. But nah, man, I'm easing on 100 side on this game. Yeah, man. It's not. It's like Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna criticize a game badly because it's not a game that I would play.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Sega Man, have you tried Pentiment yet?
No, I downloaded it though, but now that 100 said that, I'm gonna still try it, but I don't want to do all kind of reading, man. I don't want to do like a whole bunch of reading, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, man.
I'll put it this way. It's 2022, 2023.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't find no motherfucking voice actors. I can voice act in several something. Well, do something.
Yeah.
That's my hang up with Nintendo, dude.
I don't fuck with it. That's why I don't fuck with man.
Right.
We was talking about it last night. Me and Flip. The last time the last time fucking Zelda talk was on what? On the what you call it console?
What?
Nintendo.
GameCube?
No, it wasn't on Nintendo.
Super
last time on
it was that
Panasonic.
CD game. Yeah.
Yeah, on a Panasonic. That's the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time that
yeah.
motherfucker talked.
Yeah.
Oh.
We was talking about that last night. Like, that's the last time he ever talked. He ain't talked to
Man. That's true. That's true. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, well,
Nintendo get all the excuses though, man.
yeah, it's their demographic, and they do get the excuses. Like they were talking about Xenoblade being up the
Mm.
game of the year. They had to put a Nintendo game in there somewhere. Nintendo is never at fault for anything.
Yeah. What games are even nominated for Game of the Year?
Hang on. Can I talk about this one?
Oh,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. That's what you're here for.
The game that don't need to be in there. The game that don't need to be in there is fucking Stray. What in blue
the
hell?
cat. Hold on. The cat game. The cat game is
The
nominated.
game is the game of the year.
The cat game.
He's not lying.
I meant to do a video, but I've been trying to be in my little moods. I'm like, Stray
Oh, please.
is
Kevin,
game of the year. You put it in there, game of the year.
Nah, I gotta look this shit up.
Yeah,
That's
Stray is
Unlimited
game.
calling you a liar.
It's in
Nah.
that fake ass video game awards, game of the year.
And
Stray.
people,
I fucked around and did a jig.
Hunter, you need to repost your video about Stray. When you first saw Stray, dude, I laughed my ass off. Not as hard as I did as the #1 podcast ever made when on the first State of Play that you did by yourself. Dude, I can't get that shit out
That
of
shit
my
was funny, man. I have that in my archives.
hilarious Sega man.
Oh, nigga, I'll be funny.
How the heck you gonna put straight in there?
Dude,
I don't know. That's what we want to know. That's what
Yeah. So
even my the brother I can't stand don't understand. What's his name? Sperm Wave. He don't understand.
hey man, you got me listening to Sperm Wave, Spawn Wave. I keep calling. You have me listening to him now.
I
have
do that because that's a motivation to get my in the morning.
What
you know.
games are in there for game of the year then?
Oh my goodness!
I got it on screen, and they got Stray, they got Horizon Forbidden Entertainment, they got God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Plague Tale Requiem, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you wonder
Xenoblade
why
is a
I don't
good
watch
game.
this shit.
Yeah, Xenoblade is a cool game. I can vouch for Xenoblade.
That's been a historically great.
Yeah, but God of War, get the fuck out of there, G. You
That
came out too
fucking just
late.
came out. The
You
fuck?
came out too late. They be setting that up for
They
failure.
do what they want
It's
to
gonna
do.
go. It's gonna be between them and Elden Ring, and Elden gonna kill his ass. He
See,
finally
that
gonna
go-
die.
There goes Sega man jumping in like something is fair.
Yeah.
This is the most unfair shit ever, and people
That's why I
wonder.
don't
Why
watch
don't
this
watch
shit.
that bullshit, man?
People wonder why we don't like Jeff Keighley, and people always say he's done so much for the industry. He has done nothing for the industry, dude. You cannot be biased, blatantly biased towards a side, and expect everyone to respect you. I don't do that. If I played a lot of basketball, 100, you played a lot of basketball, I could hate my rival. But when I see them at the club, I respect these dudes because they could play some ball. We fought out there on the floor. We're gonna be cool right here. But I can't respect somebody that a blatant liar and blatantly for another company, but yet you supposed to be neutral over here and host these awards. You can't tell me that.
Okay, so why Halo Infinite ain't in the ball game?
Right.
Correct.
Because
And
missed it last year, so
and
why couldn't get part of it this year?
and people want to say that Halo is not deserving. Halo brought something new. They totally changed the game with that grapple hook. And the thing with that grapple hook, there are people you cannot complete that game the same as someone else. One of the great Halo YouTubers beat that game and did not enter one vehicle. They grapple hook everywhere. Me, I went around, picked up the Marines, put them in a Jeep, and gave them sniper rifles and things like that. And we just rolling around, wreaking havoc, dude. You could play this game any way you want. And it's not getting the respect for changing the game. And
Yeah.
and what makes
Even in multiplayer, I saw a dude showed me. So I'm in the Halo community I got follows on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm on there.
yeah.
And a dude sit there with the grappling hook. We didn't think that it even exists. He went in back of the board, swung, triple kill.
I see some of the most amazing things, 100. And then people, they want to talk. You want to talk about gameplay. You cannot talk about the gameplay in this game. You just cannot do it. And then you enter God of War. Nothing new is in the game. And like he brought out on Sega Man's podcast the other day, he mentioned the Vogorian flails from Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
And then he didn't know the name, he forgot the name, but he mentioned the Falcon Talons of Ninja Gaiden. And if people saw that, and if they got a chance to play that from its infancy and rank that weapon up and rank up the Talcon Falcons and the Vogorian flails, and then play with the Blades of Chaos from God of War, it pales in comparison. But people don't want to talk about that. And then like Unlimited's favorite game, Horizon Forbidden Entertainment, it had a grapple hook, but you could only shoot that grapple hook in certain spots, and it meant nothing because it was so short. You play Halo with their grapple hook, dude, you can scale mountains, okay? And it's not getting the credit that it so richly deserves. And people say, oh, but Horizon Forbidden West looks so great. Because it ain't shit on the screen. It's nothing on the screen in these games. And no one talks about God of War and how awful the enemy AI is. Sit back and look at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst thing ever, Sega, man. I mean, come on. Look at the game. I'm going to ask somebody, put game
I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Can I tell y'all the truth? I went to the homie house. I watched 45 minutes of the shit, right? When he playing.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. No, I wasn't like, give me the controller. No. Then I came home last night and I watched all the cutscenes. Mm-hmm. The story is so out of whack. Is Kratos supposed to die? My bad. I don't know about God of War. That's y'all motherfucking fault.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to die? Is Atreus, Loki, and all this other stuff, and Thor trying to help him out, but he's trying to save Zeus. They put Zeus in the cube. Odin in the cube, and he can't come back because old boy break it. It's like the story is crazy.
Yeah, and like Smitty Smith brought out here that Jeff Keighley extended the dates back. They did the same thing for his friend Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
To put his sorry ass game in there with nothing on the screen. And back to you, 100, talking about the story of God of War. That's the one thing I actually, it's just interesting, is the story. But it's a bunch of cutscenes, and it is interesting. And but it's interesting. But like I say about Pentiment, I like the gameplay. And what I wasn't going to like about A Plague's Tale, I didn't like the way the gameplay looked at first. And I'm like, damn, I got to play this game because the guys on the podcast really think this game is going to be great. Well, it turned out to be, they were right. I can't believe a game that's so linear have so much diversity in the gameplay, because I'm going to exploit that. I'm going to see what's not supposed to be done, and I'm going to try it anyway. I never saw anybody when I was watching the various types of play in A Plague's Tale of what you can do, and I said, I'm going to see if I could hit this guy in the face with this rock that's on fire. I'm going to see if this guy's going to actually burn up when he walked through this brush here, and see if I could set it on fire and kill him. I did. I'm like, okay, this shit is a good game now. When I see things like that in gameplay implementation where it's effective, I'm all in.
Hey, let me ask you this, fellas. Did y'all see that video that he brought out about the video game awards, about the guy talked about the video game awards, and he talked about it, and he said and he talked about how how the media is really biased in the single player narrative games, and talked about how they've wanted to be for the people to vote for it. People don't even get a chance to vote for it. It's mainly a media concept, and that's it for the media.
And we have 10% of the vote.
Huh?
And we have 10. Hebot, I think, brought out that we have 10% of the vote.
Right. So, because he even said okay, Horizon, the car game, it had a 10 out of 10, and it didn't even make the nomination board.
And then Sega Man, not Sega Man, but they say it's a racing game. Since a racing game is so easy, if that's what you're implying, why can't someone else do it?
Right.
Wait, what was that, Zinc?
If they say it's a racing game, that's why it can't be nominated. If a racing game is so easy, why don't someone else do it? If a racing game is so easy, Unlimited, why is Gran Turismo 7 that released in 2022? Why does it have one new car that's different from Gran Turismo Sport that was made in 2017?
I mean, the last time I checked, I thought we were supposed to, I thought it was just a video game. I didn't think of anything about a car game. These are video awards.
Yeah, and we're not supposed to omit indie games. Here, Turn 10 is making some of the greatest shit ever.
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to be recognized for this amazing feat. If it were so easy, why is Gran Turismo 7 not native 4K 60 frames per second? Why is it not?
Yeah, why isn't a lot of their games?
Yeah, and since it's so easy, Sega Man, why can't they make this game native 4K 60 frames per second locked like the Xbox One X did back in 2017 with the Motorsport 7, Sega Man?
Right.
The same Motorsport 7 they are trying to compare Gran Turismo to, a 5-year-old game that released versus the game
crazy, man.
that released in 2022.
That's crazy, man.
How are you gonna compare it? Look at Forza Horizon. You ain't brought I ain't already finished the Hot Wheels because it's just too many games.
Yeah,
too many games. They throw Hot Wheels. They throw cars all the time, especially if you got the car pack.
Oh my goodness.
It's cars I ain't even opened up yet. That's some cars I need to sell. Probably need to sell them to Zinc.
I have all them cars. Actually, racing is my favorite genre. It actually is. But you talk this on 100. I wanted to play it too, but I was too busy during this summer. And I will get back to that Hot Wheels game. I just didn't.
People don't understand. It's too many games.
Yeah.
Like even that little vampire joint game. I was addicted to that damn game.
Oh, I'm buying that shit. I'm very addicted to that.
Well, you ain't got to buy for it. It's on Game Pass.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's only like $3, isn't it?
I ain't giving no $3. This is what we got to quit doing. Saying I'm going to support the developer. You already support the developer when you put your money in a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
If that's just going to go away,
it don't hurt to buy the game, though.
You know what I'm saying? But that game ain't going away. I mean, the game was addictive. To me, it's like Pac-Man.
It's addicting, bro. It's very addicting.
It's like a stress reliever to me.
Like, as addicting as it is, though, I saw it for the first time, and I'm like, people that saying this is a game of the year, I'm like, hold on, dude, slow that shit down. It's not nothing new. I'm forgetting the game that was like a long time ago in combination with another game. I'm like, no, dude, it may be addicting, but just because it's addicting doesn't mean it's game of the year. Like, I don't know how many hours I have in Bejeweled. I play it a lot.
I play Pac-Man 56.
I play Bejeweled to death, but it's
Uno.
gonna be the game of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get off the grid. I shoot too many guys every day.
Hmm.
Lock me up. But
That vampire game is like it's kind of like Gauntlet almost.
what?
You remember the game Gauntlet? It's
There you
kind of
go.
like that.
It's like Gauntlet, and it's like another game because as you keep going through, it gets better and better and better and more weapons. So it transfers to another game that was just out. I cannot think of this game, but you're right. It's like Gauntlet too, and Robotron.
Yeah, that's it. Robotron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
reminds me of that.
but they just made it modern. It ain't hitting you over the head.
Mhm.
You don't got Game Pass. It's a stress relief. I play the shit when I get frustrated from the core games I play.
Yeah.
Like I'm finna go in and
Tuck,
I
you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nigga, you better buy me that game, nigga, for $3, man.
Hey man, I'm still waiting on my ham hock from you.
you got, hey, Tuck,
That's gonna take some time.
hey, don't you got a new promotion?
Yeah, you got a new job.
I buy all those games.
Yep, you got a new job, man.
You got buy all those games.
Yeah, Tuck
Hey,
moving on
tell
up
you right
in
now,
life.
let me tell you right now, Mr. 100, you've been on me a game for almost a whole damn year. So what you talking about?
Talk too much shit. You ain't gonna get it.
Shit, hey, even if I talk noise, I'm still not gonna get it.
Hey,
What you talking about?
you'll be simple.
No, but I tell you right now, fellas, I mean, this is so doggone ridiculous about what's going on with gaming. It's pitiful. The gaming wars.
Guys, hey,
I'm
man,
not gonna watch that.
you guys think? Do you guys honestly think? You think God of War is gonna win that, man?
Yeah,
I think they're gonna. I think God of War is gonna win it again. He's gonna be biased again, bro.
they're gonna end up winning, and then I want to hear all them people that bought Elden Ring for playing. I want to see all of them on all consoles that bought
Yep.
it. 85% of them didn't beat that motherfucker. So shit.
A lot of them didn't even beat the first boss.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like you know, Elden Ring, I said I'm not no Souls guy. Why would I want to spend my money on that?
Yeah, we've been talking so much shit about Elden Ring all year with you. We really ain't no Souls guy.
dude, that
No.
ring me.
And then everybody in the media want to say story, story, story. They can't tell you the story of Elden Ring.
And I said Godfall. That's a Dark Souls game. I'm halfway through it. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to it.
You know, it's like Smitty Smith said, and you know the gaming awards is so inconsistent, and you know it's a game of the year awards, and it's 11 out of 12 months, and you announce the game of the year award selections before the cutoff date has
Yeah.
been here. So you know, so what's the point? You know, but we know that we'll never be selected for no game of the year, nothing anyway. So it don't matter. And here's the thing:
Even if they are, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch.
No.
I mean, that's just me. You know, maybe y'all like that shit, but
I just hear the bullshit after.
I don't watch that shit. I never did.
look, all that's gonna happen is that the trailers. They're going to show trailers, and those trailers are immediately going to be on YouTube. And if you're subscribed to Xbox, you're going to see them the same day. So, what is there to watch?
They come
God
right
of War win.
shows the trailers come on YouTube. I don't give you a PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, whatever got them trailers come straight on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, man, when the only reason I saw the Xbox show announced is I was listening to a podcast, I think, or I was playing the game, and something from Xbox flashed up, and I went to the show, I rewound it, and saw the Xbox announcement because I do not watch Jeff's show, and nor should I watch his show. It's not for us anyway.
Yeah.
Why
Look,
people consider this a legitimate game awards. It's not, and that's not a governing body. The Grammys has a governing body who they're going to pick. The Academy Awards has a governing body who they're going to pick.
Right.
And they governing body ain't nothing but a bunch of ponies.
It is. And to further illustrate what you just said, I heard, I forgot which podcast I was listening to, but they were talking, I think it was that dude, Everborn Saga. He said, because he really likes Sonic, he said, there are so many reviews. He said, there were some, I think he said PC reviews, he counted them. Some other reviews, he counted them. And then he said there were 54 PlayStation reviews, and there were no Xbox reviews in Metacritic.
Wow.
For Sonic. And somebody else said that you have to request when they say, hey, you want a download copy of our game to review our game, they'll say, which copy do you want? So that means none of the media wanted to play the Xbox game. So how are we gonna trust those jokers?
It's PlayStation.
Absolutely, PlayStation 100% of the time.
I actually did get. Was gonna go get I was gonna give it to him, but he didn't have some damn phone. Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a review copy, and I'm like, can't. I got 48 hours to use it, and when I answer the phone, that's my fault. I should just threw it out. But it's because you got to review. You really have to review that game.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get it, I'm not gonna review it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play it. I ain't gonna review it, but I want you to review it. So I'd rather give you the code and you review it on your channel.
Mm-hmm. And Xbox All In said, why watch Game Awards when I could be playing in Game Pass? You know, like you guys say, we only have so much time to play anyway.
Yep.
You know, that's why you see me playing the Gears a lot, because I don't have to listen to a story. I don't have to think about it. So I'll go ahead and play this, listen to a podcast, go to sleep.
Yeah.
But,
Hey,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Zink.
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah. Hey, I just wanted to shout out the chat real quick. Mr. Kima, Smitty Smith, Radiance 96, JT Gaming, Cray Simmons. What's up, Cray? Xbox All In, also known as Sega Forever. I think that's everybody I caught up with in the chat. Thank you for joining, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And our brother Hebot just made it in. Hey, what's up, Hebot?
Basa.
Hey, what's going on? But yeah.
Oh, nothing much, man. Nothing much. You know, we just hanging out, talking some games, having a good time, man. So, and you know, we got our brother 100 here, and you know, we just got done talking about the Game Awards shows. You know, a show that none of us are gonna watch, to be honest. You know, the trailer's gonna be on Xbox anyway. But he brought up that Stray. Stray was nominated. Listen, I didn't even know this shit until he told me, so I had to look it up. He's saying that Stray's nominated.
Like 8 nominations, I think. For some shit.
Yeah.
Imagine nominating Stray, but same medium was dog shit. How that make any sense, right?
And Hebot, listen, how do you have a game? Now, everyone knows that a cat is the most wild domestic animal, and it could be anywhere. A cat can be along the top of your garage door when the garage door is open.
They fucking pain in the ass. I got 2 of them.
So how are you gonna make a linear ass cat game that can't do shit? Now everybody it's up for game of the year. That's an insult, dude. And I think what they did it to incite a riot online. I really don't care, you know. But it's just like the
It just further cements that, you know, the type of committee that runs the awards, how much of a joke it really is, right?
Absolutely.
Because we all remember that they did that nomination of what was it, racing, and they put fucking Rocket League the year that Horizon was there.
Yeah.
Remember that bullshit?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how you put Rocket League as a racer when it's really soccer but with cars? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they only did that because they didn't want Forza Horizon 3, I think it was, to win the award. That's all that was.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
It's the same way Tuckmaster's favorite people over there at the European Commission, how the dude said, Call of Duty will be on my PlayStation. You know?
Right.
Yeah. He did it to incite a riot. He thought everybody would be immediately on the side, but he's like, yo, bro, you about to get called out.
Like it's funny. Right.
It's,
Well, I mean, the more stupidity that they do, the better it is because it exposes them. People can
Mhm.
see it, right?
Exactly. I love it.
It's more blatant. So in a way, in a lot of ways, it's good, even though people may look at it as bad, because it just gives you more exposure of look, this shit is a joke. Because it really is. And I saw a video somebody did that sent it to me. Excellent video. I think it was J-Rock about the dude showing how bad it really is because they have people that are like the ones that fund it, right? So they have like Time Magazine up there, Forbes, people that have no association with video games. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are like funding the committee, the show, and shit like that. You know what I mean? So they know it's just basically about making money and clicks, and they're gonna do whatever it takes based on whatever's popular, not really what's right. 90% of the votes are done by the committee, and only 10% is done by the gamer. How can an award be taken serious when the actual gamer that's the most important are not the ones making the picks? You see what I'm saying, Brother Z? So there's no way you can take that serious. But the straight thing was because they put a lot of like people playing it and Twitter, TikTok, and showing the cats reacting when they saw the cat on the screen. That's what started that whole stupid shit. That's what it was. Give me 1 second, fellas. Give me 1 second. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's that animal shit. You know what I'm saying? They saw the little cat running around. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit is an animal simulator.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think you walk around as a cat and avoid robots or some shit.
Fucking stupid.
I couldn't believe that, dude. And I just laughed, man, when I saw it. It was funny to me. But
I was shocked at first, but you know, this look, I'm not emotionally attached to this Game Awards shit. So it's one of them things that, you know, whoever wins. It's not gonna ruffle my feathers or none of that shit. It's just gonna be another day, basically. And if we get something cool like a Hellblade trailer gameplay, hey man, that's a win for me because there's more Xbox content I get to see.
I'm gonna dog walk their ass. Whoever wins, I'm gonna dog walk the Game Awards. That's what I'm gonna do.
Good, get them. Hey, here's another one. Damn, I was gonna say.
They put something else up. Somebody.
I want to know. Hey, Bob, I want to know who's gonna dog walk you.
What he do?
For what? Yeah.
Not you.
For number one, like I told you.
Not
I
you.
want my game.
You gotta
dog walking you right now.
Nah, you can't. Nah, that's that don't.
Nah, I'm gonna be. I'm just a fella. Hey, Mr. 100 is my brother. I can't mess with him like that. So, nah.
Hey, how about this one? And this is the one that I said on the Exile podcast, maybe a month ago, where I said I would have lost this battle in the College of Business with Phil because he wanted to make the Series S a cheaper version of the X. I would have lost that battle because it proved worthy. And my reasoning was, it was my reasoning was negative. And I still admit that Phil is still right. But my reasoning for wanting to omit the S is all of this negative talk that's surrounding the S, that it's holding back gaming. Meanwhile, Sony is supporting the PS4 to 2026, and nobody wants to talk about this shit, dude.
Nope, they ignore it.
They ignore it like
it don't exist.
Yeah, and then
they ignore it like they didn't spend 2020 crying that the Xbox Series S is holding back gaming. Phil Spencer holding back gaming when he told the truth that the Xbox One was going to be supported for a year or two. And what happened? They supported it the first 2 years of the generation. Now we see games like Starfield and Redfall are going to be Xbox Series X only. Right. Meanwhile, Sony sat there and lied to their face, lied to their fucking face saying we believe in generations. Oh, that was such a popular quote in the summer of 2020.
Yes.
Oh, we believe in generation. All these guys coming out the woods. See, Sony, they made Spider-Man for the ground up for PS5, and what happened? All these fucking games are on PS4, and still games like Horizon Forbidden Entertainment flopped.
Yes.
Hey, they didn't leave the boys in the background. They told them you got to stream that shit.
Yeah, and they will. And back to the Series S, how can it be holding gaming back when the Series S is 100% RDNA2? It can't. They just announced RDNA3, and Sony still doesn't have RDNA2. So who the hell is holding back gaming?
Yeah.
It's the PlayStation. The PlayStation 4 is holding it back.
And then 100's favorite people, because he's a computer guy, so he loves Digital Foundry. He just don't tell us. And Digital Foundry is over here talking all of this shit, analyzing the Series S like it's a problem. And I'm so glad Microsoft Xbox knows now. Their marketing team knows that Digital Foundry is a piece of shit. That's why they brought in that one guy. What's his name? 100 does Alex guy, not Alex. That one white dude they brought in that does computer stuff. They brought him and Digital Foundry in to break down the series.
Glasses.
Who?
They do with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good too. I can't believe I'm forgetting this dude's name.
I know who you're talking about too, Z.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You talking about
No, not Richard. He's talking about
The other dude.
Yeah, they brought them both in because
Austin Evans.
Austin Evans.
Yes.
That's it, Austin Evans.
Yeah, they didn't give it all to Digital Foundry because they know
They brought him in too. Yeah.
They know he's about some bullshit. That's why I'm glad Phil Spencer did his first interview.
It's Austin Evans, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Austin Evans. That's why I'm
Thank you, bro.
I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did that interview with the two ladies first.
Which was the sugar? That's my.
He did a good interview with them that everybody had to get their information from. One of the girls he gave that refrigerator to. Oh shit.
I mean, now let me ask you this, fellas. Now let me ask you this. Now, who was the one that brought the article before the show talking about the evil West game that's about to come out? And he said that
Thank you, boss.
holding back gaming.
What?
No. The developer of Evil West came out today with an article, and they were saying that there's the Series S is no way holding back gaming because all you have to do is not keep things parity. Like you make it based on whatever you could achieve with the S and call it a day. You don't have to be parity. That if in other words, they're trying to say whoever's claiming that is because they're trying to keep parity with all the consoles, and you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my boys in the chat, Smitty Smith and Xbox All In.
Yeah, shout out.
Evans and
100, what's going on? And I didn't even know you was in here. Look at that.
Xbox All In said iJustine. It was iJustine and her sister. And
For the interview with Phil. Yeah.
And then did interviews with but Hebot, you talk all this shit. Why and you love Sony so much, why is Jim Ryan not making a world tour giving some of these interviews like Phil Spencer?
He's making
because he don't want to put his own fucking shoe in his mouth anymore. That's why. Every time he fucking interviews, he puts a shoe in his own mouth. Then they use it against him. He don't want to get mean.
No, wait. I got to use Zink's own word against you. I caught you in the lie, Zink. Jim Ryan doing a world tour. He doing a world tour to the CMA, to the Brazilian government, to the American government.
Okay, he's doing private meeting world tours behind people's backs. Now you saying I got you.
You know what, y'all. And let me tell you right now, this is just God's truth.
Gases.
Hey, what was that 100?
What was that 100? What you said? We're breaking up.
No, I'm saying with the CMA thing, they did that with what? They tried to stop them with the They went all in on them.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you. Jim Ryan's a fucking bastard. You know that. Fuck him.
And you know what? Before, go ahead, get in.
Microsoft can just fuck around and sue. That's why they gave it to the but the UA don't know how to deal with that shit. They don't give a fuck about no video games. They dealing with politics.
Yeah.
You know what? I put like this, fella.
They got sued for breaching the what you call an NDA. I know what you're saying, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like
Jim Ryan, because he breached the NDA. He definitely did that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, it's like this last interview that this guy had with Phil Spencer. Now, he's already saying that he's already bent over backwards already, saying that he ain't going to take it off the PS5. He's already saying that he's already been on backwards that he ain't going to take it off of Sony's brand.
They've been saying that since January.
But now, check it out. But now, it's gotten down to the place that now he's already saying that it's not going to be, hey, you know, if they want to go ahead and put it on the Game Pass, they can. If they want to put it on a streaming service, he said they can fix that. He said, but they're going straight native. So,
well, because the narrative, Tuck, I don't mean to cut you off, brother. I just want to add to what you're saying because I know what you're talking about.
Right.
That interview pissed me off because I don't even know why he kept feeding that asshole from fucking, I think he was from the New York Times, right?
No, he was from The Verge.
The Verge, thank you, brothers. Yeah.
Right.
From The Verge, he kept on poking like, so you really gonna do it? Because what they're trying to say is that the reason Microsoft is being so adamant in buying the Activision acquisition is because they want to force Sony to put PlayStation, Game Pass on PlayStation so that the only way you can play, let's say, Call of Duty, for example, is on Game Pass. So they make all this profit and Sony doesn't. That's what he was trying. They said, no, we were going to be able to play it natively, meaning you could buy a physical copy and play it on your PlayStation. That's what he was talking about.
And then,
but that motherfucker from the fucking Verge, bro, I wanted to kick him in his fucking teeth. He was pissing me off.
But you have to love this, though. He yelled at that dude.
Yeah, he was just poking the bear. What the fuck the Verge give a fuck about video games? They don't know shit about video games. The motherfuckers are just clickbaiting because it brings them fucking views and brings them fucking hits. That's all it is.
Right.
And not only that, Phil Spencer gets asked that same question every damn week.
Yeah, almost every day they ask him that shit on Twitter every day. Are you gonna make sure you leave it on fucking PlayStation?
But he's a human. I'll get Phil broke.
Oh hell yeah, you're absolutely right. That's why he's like, no. You could tell he's getting aggravated though. You could tell.
Yeah,
he's just being professional about it, but you could tell it's fucking pissing him off, like getting him in his last fucking nerve already.
He hit that out his house with his publicist not there, because he would have told him to shut the fuck up.
Because they know that Call of Duty is PlayStation's fucking lifeline. That's why they keep saying that.
Guys, excuse me again. I'm gonna step out the car. Be right back. Sorry, guys.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, go make a deal, man. Go make a deal.
Yeah,
you know it.
That's fucked up Unlimited.
I guess what they want Microsoft to do is make a deal with Sony, which I think they might just do.
No,
so they can try to get the thing through.
No.
Now listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
No.
It don't make no doggone difference if they make a deal with them or not. If Jim Ryan do not take this deal right here that they trying to give them, we know what it's all about. We know it's all about they do not want Call of Duty on the Game Pass, and that's what we always had smoking. That's what we always have said.
Here the thing is, Talkmaster. Here's the thing. And
now let me get through, Adam.
Go ahead.
Let me get through.
Go ahead.
There is no reason after they do this. There is no reason why this thing cannot go through. And like you said, and if Jim Ryan don't want it, I am suing the heck out of the. I'm just suing them because this is going long enough. I mean, what has Microsoft have done? They kept Minecraft on the PlayStation. Okay, they kept up with all their agreements already. What more do you want? I mean, they had Deathloop on there for a whole year. Okay, they went through with that. So what more do you want?
They want unreasonable stuff like no Call of Duty on Game Pass and to keep reaping the benefits of their current deals and getting exclusive content and all that nonsense.
Well,
like I said, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, well, go ahead, 100
sources, but what I was told was they was gonna let the deal was you keep the marketing, you can keep the marketing rights, but it's coming day one on Game Pass.
But here's the thing, and like that's why I tell everybody to listen to that interview. Phil Spencer said, at some point we have to run our business. Okay, our business, meaning Microsoft, Xbox's business. Okay, so they are not compelled to keep Sony afloat. It's their company, and furthermore, it's not their Tuckmaster. People like to say what Phil or what Satya said, but then they don't go back to what Satya originally said. We don't have to make any concessions. And here's why. It's not about Call of Duty. It's not even about what's that big game by King? The mobile game that everybody that made $1 billion.
Candy Crush?
It's not even about Candy Crush. It's about Activision being in turmoil, losing money, and they wanted to be purchased by someone. And not only did they want to be purchased, but 98% of their shareholders said, yes, we want to sell. We'll take the Microsoft deal of 2 American companies, because the fallout of 2 American companies would be catastrophic to whatever community that houses the most Activision employees. Okay, just like Kanye West, the deal with Adidas, that Adidas dropped Kanye. Well, that when they dropped Kanye, Adidas lost $246 billion, and it caused this one company here in the States to lay off like 110 employees. The UK, the EU are not going to say what can and can't happen with 2 American companies and it follow through. Okay, it's not, especially when 98% of your shareholders, and especially one of the biggest shareholder being the #1 investor all time in Warren freaking Buffett. He owns like 16 or 17% of Activision. He wants his fucking money. Okay, this deal will not be denied. And like I said, the first thing is what it will do to the U.S. economy. And second of all, they're mired in turmoil and lawsuits from just being a bad company, and they have a lot of things going on there. Okay, it takes a lot for Microsoft to even want to buy them. The deal's going to go through, and that's where I disagree with Hogue Law and saying this. He's down to 65%, but he's right saying stupid can't happen. But Microsoft will just sue, and then King David, he said, no, I keep it at 80%. I keep it at 99%, and of course 1%. Once if they did,
I'm back.
Yeah, you get that 1%. What is that? The 1%. You know, just in case. But other than that, I'm with you, Zink.
Absolutely, and the 1% they're going to sue and win anyway. And this is not only what that idiot said in his tweet. They have other things that the commission said that are absolutely absurd. It's not Microsoft's job to keep Sony afloat. And I love it when you say that it's also the cloud. Sony had the cloud first. They just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
What was this, Nick? What were y'all talking about? I'm sorry.
We were talking about how Chuck brought up how it's possible that Microsoft could make concessions with Call of Duty, and I'm like, no. And then they can make some, like Phil Spencer already said, we'll give you 3 or 4 years to get yourself together. Right. And my point is, Phil Spencer said in that interview, that's why I sent it to Unlimited. I was going to send it to some more guys, but I started doing something and forgot. But when you listen to that interview, Phil Spencer told that guy from The Verge, he said, listen, at some point we have to run our company. This is our
right. and run its course. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
But you spent $70 billion for something. You didn't spend $70 billion to help freaking Sony.
To make another company better than yours, or make another console better than yours. Absolutely, that's 1,000% correct.
Or even to keep them stable. Hey, Sony, how about this? Stop fucking with cars. How about that?
Right. Well, Zink, me and you had this conversation, right? Not this, but something else I had brought up that you were like, yeah, but I don't see that you said I don't see the benefit in it, but I told you, but hypothetically, they can also not make Call of Duty a yearly release and make it a every 2-year release. You get what I'm saying? So, but Sony still got to figure out a way how to, make up for that input, that income that they get yearly if they don't want, because Microsoft don't have to bring out Call of Duty every year.
But the thing is, though we really, our group don't play Call of Duty, but everybody else does. Like,
right, a lot of people do. Yeah,
$1 billion in a week.
That shit was crazy.
Don't cut that type of business off. They've had all nine Call of Duty developers working on the freaking game. They're just like now they're trying to backpedal. Like Unlimited and we talked about this on another show. That no, they're going to come out with another Call of Duty. Now everybody's saying they are coming out with another Call of Duty next holiday season. Dude, you have to come out with something with this game, whether we like it or not. Just like I used to. My group, we had a Madden league that started in college.
Right.
That Madden league carried all the way to Glendale Heights, Illinois, when I was a sales rep at Nestle.
Yeah.
We had a commissioner. We had, I bullshit. We had a draft.
I know people. It's like the motherfucker they used to have leagues with Halo. Dude, when they used to do the LAN parties.
Hey, that
shit was crazy.
We were not bullshitting. Okay, so just because I don't play Madden anymore, or it doesn't mean everybody else isn't. It's you outgrow a few things, but Call of Duty is too big. There will be an annual release of something huge for Call of Duty. Forever.
Well, you gotta show another point, Zink, that a lot of people gotta remember too, that made this Call of Duty sell so fast, the $1 billion, is because it's the Modern Warfare one. That's a very favorite one. And also it had a campaign, because I think Vanguard, last year, it didn't have a campaign, right? If I'm not mistaken.
And that's what's holding me off from Battlefield, dude. I ain't shit anymore online. So I play the campaign, Since Battlefield don't have a campaign, I'm not looking forward to playing that shit. I'll never play it.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree with you both, man. Call of Duty, I'm in the camp that it's not going anywhere. Look, it's going to be the best-selling game for the 15th year in a row. No, I'm sorry. There's just
at this point, it's like when you buy the football in the sports games every year, and look how much money they make every fucking year.
Yeah, EA was making billions just off the microtransactions from Madden and FIFA.
Yes, sir.
And when that happens, Madden and FIFA is never going to be, as much as people say, oh, it's the same game year and year. Listen, Madden and FIFA are never going to are never going to sacrifice billions just to do a fucking roster upgrade to please a handful of people who aren't even buying it. The people like me who talk shit about Madden, I haven't bought Madden in a decade. So
which is weird. You know why? Unlimited. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's weird because we live in an era now of gaming, right? Mm-hmm. Where we have the technology where technically all Madden has to do is upgrade the roster, and graphically you could also upgrade it, because you've seen that we've been able to do it with Xbox with their games. So it is possible. We live in that era. But they're not gonna take that dive if they could make so much more money by re-releasing a whole game and sell it at full price. You know what I mean?
And like Call of Duty, nor should they.
But here's the difference, though. Here's the difference with Madden and FIFA versus Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Madden and FIFA, you have to pay that player's license. And there lies the difference. That player's license and NFL license is enormous. It is
it's enormous. Yeah.
So I don't even I leave those alone because you have to pay them. But on Call of Duty's end, they're just creating. They don't have to.
Right. There's no individual
No
royalties for the
royalty.
individual people. Right.
So people have to leave Madden alone. I know it's the same game. It's a game that I used to love, but and I played it before Unlimited was born. In college, we used to write. It was Tecmo Bowl. We had a Tecmo Bowl season, and we would write down the wins and losses right on the other side of my apartment door. I think Unlimited could have been 2 or 3 years old when we were doing this bullshit, right? But it carried through to Madden. I remember when Madden he bought. Everybody was number 11, and it was just called Chicago. It wasn't the Bears because they didn't have the NFL license. But when they got the NFL license, now you have to account for that. That's expensive.
Remember they did that with the Legends, NFL Legends, that was made by Virtual Concepts?
Yeah, that's
Visual Concepts.
Right. That's why Jordan was some bald head white dude.
I play this, y'all. Y'all think the EA is gonna be making money? They already making money on the football this year. You wait till next year come out when NCAA come back. It is going to go crazy.
Yeah, but
I think that's going to do amazing numbers because a lot of them Southeast states don't have a football team. They more end up like Alabama and Mississippi and Ole Miss. They're going to eat that game up.
Well, they used to do well on the Dreamcast with the college football. They did the visual concept.
Yeah, I love college football, man.
They used to do well.
I cannot wait till this time next year.
I'm gonna tell you, I was in Oakland, California.
Mm-hmm.
In 2022. Working at the airport. My boy put the first thing I saw was the Maryland
Terrapins.
Yeah. That thing was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Close guy. So he put that Maryland
Terrapins.
No, yeah, but they had the triple backs.
Yeah, you're talking about the T formation or the wishbone.
I could not stop that for nothing.
That's what I use. I'll create a team and I would use Navy's offense. And Navy offense, they ran a lot of T formation and wishbone. You didn't know what side of the field they were running or throwing to. It's amazing. Love that shit.
Now, what is with the wishbone? Like, if you don't have the right linebackers, the right defense for them,
you get killed.
Oh, they run all over you.
Mm-hmm.
They run all over you. See. And y'all know this Oklahoma and Texas used to run the wishbone literally back in the damn day.
And I know what you're talking about, 100, because you're talking about Maryland because they had an offense called the Maryland
Eye.
Maryland Eye. Dude, I used to run that shit. It was you don't know what the hell's happening. It was amazing.
It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop if you don't have the right people. If you don't have the right people in play to stop it.
Well, they run a lot more. They run a lot more. They run a lot more risky plays in college football.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Because in the NFL, you could get killed doing some of that shit.
Yeah. That's NFL's different. Hell yeah.
And the thing is, the players cost too much money in the NFL.
So. The liability is too high.
Not if you're the Las Vegas Raiders. No, they.
You stupid. Why?
Well, I would love to talk shit about 100, but my Bears, dude, if they ruin Justin Fields, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to have a one-man riot going on around here. We lost to the damn Lions.
I can't say nothing either because the last time me and 100 had a show, the Raiders beat the fucking Texans while we were on air.
Yeah.
Saturday. Jeff Saturday. That was on the NFL Network.
Yeah.
And it was 3 4th down conversions. He did some bull crap. Why did you plant to your mans and get the first down? He ran some gimmick plays. I'm like, I swear to God.
Well, Jeff Saturday was an offensive lineman. But truth be told, he shouldn't have got that job like that. That was shady.
He even said himself. When they had an interview with him, he said, y'all gonna hire me?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hire
turned it down.
But I like when he came out and said, like, hey, you know what? I might not be the best coach, but I do know football.
He does.
And he said, he told the men, he said, give me your all, and I give you my all.
Yeah, but you a center. Who's the center, Jeff Saturday?
Yeah, but the offensive line is the smartest part of the team, though, as a unit. I mean, they keep the game together.
It's like
you said the center is
like you put Matty Ice in. Matty fucking Ice in. Matty fucking Ice beat me. Matty Ice beat me.
Yeah, they couldn't even beat the Texans. They had to tie them. Sorry, asses.
How the hell you Matty Ice run for 38 yards?
Now that tripped me out right there. I was like 38 yards.
I said, no, come on.
He had never ran that.
Jack McDaniels to get fired in the tunnel at halftime.
Yeah.
I was going to put a fire. We can't fire him because they bringing contract agreements to me. I don't give a fuck. Fire him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to vouch for him for another year. Fire that motherfucker, man.
They ain't gonna fire him.
David Carr crying. That nigga frustrated because he know David Carr. You see, this the first year he ain't never audible. He just run with the play.
But they tell about getting rid of him though.
I don't know why.
I don't think he's the problem though.
No, and he the man.
Because I know they hurt on defense.
Y'all won't finish with the well.
Xbox All In talking about Super Tecmo Bowl 3. By the time Super Tecmo Bowl 3 came out, we were all in on Madden. Madden hit its stride, and it was on its way to becoming what it is today. I mean, they were moving at that point.
Yeah, because it was like 98, 99.
Mm-hmm.
Around that.
And that's the era where we had a lot of football games from like 99 Sports and all that.
Yeah, we had sports, talk football. Yeah, a lot of games.
It's weird though how the NFL keeps doing the contract over again with EA though. Like it's funny how they haven't tried to lease it out to other people to make other football games. It's kind of weird
because it's too profitable.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, man, the people who made that deal, they aren't gamers. They don't give a fuck that we're never gonna get NFL 2K 2025 or none of that shit. Yep. All they saw was that, all right, this shit is making us $1 billion. Well, however the revenue is split after they make the billions from Madden every year, and they good. So until Madden stops making money, nothing's gonna change on that end. That's one of the things.
That ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
And Unlimited, like you saying, Unlimited, you putting extra money in the owners' pockets and the players' pockets. So both the NFL Players Association and the NFL is like, hey, we'll keep giving it to you as long as you. That's why MLB said, wait a minute, you put this on Xbox too, because Sony, y'all not doing shit for our pocket.
They put it on.
Yeah, but MLB also they leased it out because that's why they did the RBI.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's because the revenue is probably not the same anyway, though.
It's not making enough money for them. So, and they see Madden and FIFA are making. It's like, why are we not doing this shit?
Yeah, I think EA lost the rights to FIFA though.
Well, they lost the rights to the name, but they have all of the players. So as long as they have the players, that's the key. Forget that FIFA name. That FIFA name ain't nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna change to something. They didn't want the people wanted too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once they put those the top players out there, and if they have the same teams that they from, nobody gives a damn about the FIFA name. They could get that shit out of here. You just want the players and the actual teams. That's what everyone wants.
Yep. That's what killed 2K8.
Absolutely.
Because in 2K8, you couldn't play at the Green Bay Packers. You're like the green area roughbacks and stuff.
Yeah, and you're not even in Lambeau Field. You at the park and shit.
Yeah, but 2K scared the shit out of fucking EA because
terrified.
When they did that NFL 2K,
Mhm.
what was it,
Alright.
95 or 2005, 2K5?
Yep.
It was
That
great.
game was fucking fire. That shit, and then they sold it for $20.
Yep.
That shit
And-
sold like hotcakes.
and-
That shit scared
and-
the shit out of.
Yep. And remember, 2K5 sold more on Xbox than Madden did that year.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Killing.
No, it ran Madden to go make that. It ran EA to go make that deal with motherfucking EA.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. You
exactly.
remember that they even dropped Madden to $20 too because they saw what was happening that
Yeah.
year.
And then EA said, "We'll just buy the license and see what happens."
Mhm.
All she wrote.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want
not,
that
not
too.
only that, not only that, the
Hey, but
NFL,
yeah, we want that
the
too.
NFL
That's when Take-Two got in trouble with that hot coffee deal though on GTA.
They ain't got nothing to do with that.
That ain't
Yes, it
hot.
did.
What are you
Yes,
talking
it
about?
did.
No, it ain't. That ain't Take
Yes,
Two.
it did. Yes, it did.
That's not
Yes, it
Take
did.
Two, nigga. Nigga, that's not Take Two.
Listen,
You're stupid.
Take-Two is that had the football, right?
Yeah, but it's not the hot coffee.
No, how come nothing to do with that?
Listen, Take-Two was the publisher then.
That was
They were the
Rockstar, nigga. That
They-
wasn't Take Two.
Tough.
Say, man, look it up.
Hey,
Take-Two
I'm
was
dog.
I have it in my hand.
Model then.
He
I
got it.
have it in my hand right now, Tuck. It's Rockstar. It's not Take Two that did the hot coffee, my nigga.
Listen here, they was the publisher. They was the publisher of that game. Look up your history. Look up your history.
Publisher.
What were you about to say, Unlimited?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that the NFL wasn't blameless for the whole NFL thing because they're like our product is too prestigious to sell this game at $20,
Yep.
and that's what led to that's a part of what led to that exclusivity deal too.
Hmm. And they just bought we'll buy. They pulled a Microsoft. We'll buy the whole company. We'll
Yeah.
have it that way.
And now what you see on NFL surfaces everywhere, every
Yep.
football.
Yep. But nobody want to talk about that 100. They act like it's not there.
They can't even break them no more. You get fined if you break a Surface tablet in the NFL.
Damn. That's crazy as hell, right? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Nah. And I'm a man that on the surface. I'm like, damn, you can do all that.
Yeah, man. I guess they don't want people seeing throwing around Microsoft product or something. But I don't blame you. You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
No.
Man, and you know the Japanese game developers took a long time to learn that rule when it came to working with Xbox. These other developers don't. They seem to be loving Game Pass. The High Off Life dev, loving it. The people who released that Disney Dreamlight Valley, I don't even know what you do in that Disney game.
I don't know.
They're
I ain't
happy. They're happy with Game Pass. Hey, what was that 100?
I said I ain't download that shit, so I don't know.
Yeah. I had no interest in it either.
People don't understand. Just because it's in Game Pass, I don't download it.
Oh no. Yeah, listen, man. I don't even try to keep up. I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's something I'm interested in, I'm gonna try it. If not, hey man, just because it's in Game Pass doesn't mean I'm obligated to play it.
Now, what was that? The Solus?
Soltis something? I heard somebody talking about that.
My man put me. I played that. It's it don't talk, but it has music. It keeps you involved. Keep you involved into the game. It's a puzzle game. But it was
Hey, one more thing that Phil Spencer talked about in that interview.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy asked him, he said, what do you think when you see someone have an Xbox and they'll drive a car over it? And Phil Spencer said, that's the only thing that could drive me out of gaming is tribalism. When, people work this hard at a game and then you see people sawing it in half like that one idiot saw this PlayStation in half when God of War went to the PC and, people driving over an Xbox or they buy it and slam it just for clicks,
Yeah.
and here people, I waited 17 hours in line to get my Xbox Series X, and you just don't value property like that. And Phil Spencer said, "Hey, teams worked hard for this shit."
Right.
That was another thing in that interview. It was a lot of things. I'm gonna
Do people still doing that? I remember that was popular in like 2013 when they'd buy an Xbox One and smash it, and that shit would get like 5 million views in 6 days. But I didn't know that was still a thing.
Yeah, and they seeing how it breaks and shit. Yeah, man. But that's just one of the things that he brought out because that stupid ass guy from The Verge asked him about that dumb shit, and then he went in on how, how much pride the guys have in making a console like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil's a saint for dealing with some of these dumbass questions they ask him.
Phil is something different that I could never be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I be in that position that he could be answering these questions.
And you're right, 100. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could not be in that position asking these questions over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
What are you asking me for? Shut the fuck up.
And that's the thing that they have, man. Mark, that's one of the criticism I have is they're trying. Phil has adopted the Chick-fil-A or the McDonald's philosophy of "thank you, sir, have a nice day," and the consumer is always right. Sometimes you have to pull a Shannon Loftus and tell a dog walker, "Hey, shut the fuck up," and go on about your business.
She pulled the coldest move ever, and she got punished for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't know because that girl was pressing her, and she said, "Shut up, bitch." They demoted her. She ended up retired. She retired. But she's been in the game for so long. Shannon, Phil, and them been in the game for so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, somebody got to go.
Yep.
Even thinking about it, Aaron plays the game now. If you look at Aaron's tweets and stuff, he plays the game.
Right.
He'll throw some shots out.
Yeah.
But I get told, well, man, they don't want to do all that. I'm like, that's why you got me.
Mm-hmm.
I shots out. I destroy people.
I always felt like Phil, since Phil is doing the professional route, he should hire somebody that could talk a little shit here and there and all that.
Yeah, that's why they keeping Aaron Greenberg in the back because soon as he come on, he gonna talk him some shit.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Greenberg those shots.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Those shots, but he got a limit where he can throw shots because
I think Aaron Greenberg is laying back in the cut with those green and black playoff Jordans on, waiting for that Activision deal to close. Then he gonna come out with his big ass refrigerator and start throwing everybody under the bus.
I tell people, I'm like, it's hard to be executive.
Yeah.
I told people when I even worked for I was a manager at Lowe's. It was hard to be a manager at Lowe's when you got girls want to mess with you. Can't mess with them.
Not at all. Nope.
I told my employees Lowe's holes is a no-no.
Mm-hmm. Dude, when I have a big crew and when the cleaning ladies come in, I say, hey man, dude, if you want to talk to one of the cleaning ladies, let me know. And this one Mexican dude said, hey man, I want to talk to this chick. I was like, hold on. I went and got her boss and I said, here's my guy's number. If she wants to talk to him, that's on you. And she wanted to talk to him. So I'm like, hey, cool. Now it's no problem. You know, it's not a problem now, but that's just the way you have to do things nowadays, man. Because people, they so damn shady, or you just don't want the smoke, especially when it's something you're managing.
I had a guy that was above me. This is crazy. So I had a guy that was above me that was messing with a contract. And we was remodeling the store. I was part of the remodeling crew at the time. I know he's messing with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she got a husband that works on the floor. No. I'm like, gee.
No,
but
man.
I don't he hired me, so I can't really tell him too much of nothing. He give me all the hours I want. He let me do what I want to do. So I'm like, all right. So when it finally come out, the guy came to me and said, "Yes, he's messing with my wife." I said, "I can't confirm or deny." He said, "You sound like a Republican." I said, "I don't care. I'm a Republican, Democrat. I can't say because I don't know." He said, "No, you know, because I got you talking to her with him." I said, "Nah, man. They were just talking to friends outside, man. I don't know."
Dude, that's what the reason I stay to myself, man. And when it's work related things and you one of the managers or you one of the top people, you have to keep everything on the level. And I tell people that up front. So it's no discrepancy, because you can't sacrifice a job because, you have a home to manage. You have family to take care of. You can't have people and their horniness fucking up the money. If you want to do something, you do that shit out there. Don't bring that shit to the job. Don't bring it to the job, dude.
Yeah.
You got to set those parameters early.
Went out with us. Now we didn't pick her up. He picked her up. We didn't know she was coming. We used to go out every Saturday night and hang out. And she popped up. I couldn't confirm or deny. I'm not saying she was there or not. I'm not finna mess up. And then the next week, they both got shipped out, and he got shipped out too.
See, man, you that's why people can't find me around here. I'm like, dude, I'm at the crib. I'm too old for this shit. I'm like, nah, dude. Nope. I'm out. Hey, why don't you come here? We going to BW3s. I'm like, hey, man, I got to feed my goldfish that day. And I don't even have no damn goldfish. I'm just not going to be fucking around with y'all. We get to work, we have a good time, we out. But I'm not hanging out, dude. Too old for that shit. I should be playing games or on the Unlimited Truth or some shit instead of fucking around.
Unlimited, what you got to talk about? Second man, wake your ass up.
I am
the birthday present. I think I got the game though.
Yeah, hey, so
oh, you got it already.
I think I do. I ain't credited it yet.
Oh,
You might
dropped.
refund it. I think I got it.
Yeah. Hey man, we gonna give our final thoughts and head out for the night, man. So 100, thank you for joining us. Hey, you got anything else to add?
Nah, man, I'm good, man.
All right, yeah, let them know where they could find you.
They can find me everywhere. I ain't too hard to find. You can find me on the interweb.
Hey,
yeah.
See, that's what's up. Hey, Tuck Master, you there?
No, I'm Slade. Isaiah the Braid OG.
Yeah,
Hey.
Go ahead, Segment.
Hey, man. Are y'all getting anything from the Black Friday sale? On
Xbox? Yeah.
I have to get Gotham Knights because of Unlimited for my daughter. She said she might want it.
Too.
Yeah,
is it
for like $40?
Yeah, I'm getting that for my daughter. And she said, Dad, is it any good? I said, pretty girl. My boys talk about it. They like it. And from what they say, you'll like it because she liked the superheroes. So I'm going to get that for her.
For a week? That's crazy. After what? A couple of weeks, it went down to $40?
Yeah. It came out, 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I didn't buy it. I bought it for somebody else, though. I ain't gonna say Genie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Looking through the sale, I don't think the sale's as good as it was last year, man. I thought last year there's just I felt like I was just swiping up everything. This year so far, from what I'm looking through, maybe I just own too many games. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just own too much games because looking through it, I didn't find it as in some games that I plan on picking up eventually aren't on sale yet. So we'll see. But to be fair, for me, I'm in the market for a TV. That's my primary goal. This year. See, we got on sale for TVs. The gaming is definitely going to just be secondary or not at all, depending on how much I spend if I end up getting one. So that's where I'm at with it.
So you're basically looking for a TV though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. You could probably get a good salary. You know, what I mean, they want to move those TVs, man. You know, some of them, like Best Buy and all them.
Yeah.
TV like my man 108 Dragons got. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of TV you got?
He got a Samsung AK. Him, the Iron Lords got him. They got an AK TV.
You know how much them TVs are, man? Fuck. You crazy, 100, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, expensive as hell, my nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Man.
you don't need an 8K, but you could get a really, really good Samsung TV. Like my TV cost $2,000, I think a year or a year and a half ago. But it was when the games were going to be 120 frames per second, and I got what I needed to achieve that.
Right.
But now my TV probably costs definitely less than $1,000, and my TV is a Samsung, and it's bad as hell, dude. I mean, it's a monster TV, and you could get one of my TV for for 6, 7 maybe, because it's an older model, but that's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking for something to take advantage of everything.
How big you look for? How big you look for?
Mine is 55 inches.
I do 50.
Mine's 58.
Yeah. Mine is 65.
You're from the scrapyard. In 58. How the hell your shit's 58?
It's a Samsung 58 Cristal 4K TV from Best Buy. I got it last year before the Super Bowl. I got it at a good deal. Now the TV's over like $700. I got it cheap, man. Cheaper for like
to say it was 60 inch.
I don't know.
You know how sometimes they do that 100, and but it's okay. It all depends on the space of the room that you have. And my game room 55 is perfect. If it's a bigger space, like some of my boys, they had to go 65, or one of my boys, Ramo, I think he just bought a 75 inch.
75. Wow, that's huge, bro.
We bought an 80 inch. I put it in the house in Vegas. That's why I was recommend. Put an 80 inch in the living room. But guess what? Ain't nobody that watch the shit. Ain't nobody playing no video games on that shit.
No.
But Unlimited, you're gonna have some good selections, dude.
Yeah.
And I only get things. I change.
Friends, watch. Go research the TV that you want. Just do research.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing, 100. I've been researching.
Don't listen to one person and this and that, because me and Lemon go at it all the time. What is? I'm like, Lemon, you sitting on the TV that you ain't getting no purse off of.
But here's the thing, though. Unlimited, you want something that's going to bring the best out of your Xbox, and that the TV that I have, it brings the best out of it. And now that TV is not $2,000 anymore. It's under $1,000. So we're not going to need a new TV. I get a new TV. I get a new stereo when the video game dictates as such. So now I'm set for the next 4 or 5 years at least, minimum. Then I'll get another TV, another stereo if I have to get another stereo. So you fine, man. I mean, you saving money, dude, especially around Thanksgiving time. You're going to get my TV for damn near $600. You'll pay more because you're looking for a 65 inch. So it'll be $600-700, and that's all you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Hurts. You ain't got to go sit here with the big boys. Oh, I spend $2,000, $5,500 on the TV. They don't even put no use to their TV.
No.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that, man. I'm not a keeping up with the Joneses kind of guy, man. I get what's best for Unlimited, and I'm good.
You just want gear when you play Gears Unlimited. Or Halo, you want that bitch to do the 120 frames per second that it can do, and my TV can do that because that's the maximum you're gonna go at. You know what I mean? I go to the maximum. Because consoles is what I like. Gaming is what I like to do in my leisure. So I have the best things for that console. And you know, that's all them damn games I saw on your table when you did those shows, you know, going through all of them damn games, you and TK9 and Sega Man showing y'all games and shit. You know, you a gamer, so you'll have what you need.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Zink, man, let them know where they could find you. I gotta get going.
You can find me in the chat and with you guys or 100, and that's it.
Hey, that's what's up, Sega Man.
All right, man. It was a good show, brother. It was a good show, man, on the Unlimited Truth, man. So, you guys probably catch me on the our brother's new podcast, Sega Forever, man. The Wrecking Crew. Probably will be having it tomorrow night, late night. You know what I mean? So we'll be on there rocking out. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see 100 in here. Hey, big shouts out to 100, man, in the Bone and Dog show. That nigga had me cracking up, man.
Oh, yeah.
I still have to watch that shit.
Man, I was cracking up, boy.
Yeah, man.
Dog was going off. Dog had me cracking up, man. I was like, man, I was cracked. I miss seeing them do the show. And he's real. Dog is real. He's real. He don't hold nothing back. That's why I like Dog. He's real, man. He had me cracking the fuck up. Him and 100, man. That bring back some memories, man. But you can always find me on my YouTube channel, man. Sega Man 101 on the Alpha on Saturdays, man. And we got the Exile coming up. I think Thanksgiving podcast coming up, man. But yeah,
speaking of Exile, look who dropped in.
Who?
E-Rock.
Oh shit.
Hey,
E-Rock?
Yeah.
Hey man, I didn't even know y'all was on, man.
What's up, man? Was you asleep, nigga?
E-Rock the only one smart enough not to sleep during the show, so I respect that.
Hey man, I didn't even know y'all was on, man. My bad. Damn.
E-Rock, man, come on, man. You know the deal, man. You come in. Shit, it's a Thursday, man. You probably got way more important things to do.
Hey, E-Rock, I was over here chilling and I looked down. I just happened to look at my phone. I'm like, shit, the Unlimited having a show. And then I saw he asked me if I could be on. I'm like, I dropped everything. I'm like, I had shit to do.
Yeah. Because I just threw the show together last minute, man. So don't feel bad at all, E-Rock. I literally look because this morning. Hey, what was that, 100?
I do that shit all the time.
Yeah. Well, with me, I usually give them a day heads up, like, hey guys, I'm gonna do something tomorrow, because I do this during the weekday, and I understand, people usually working and stuff. So, but today I just threw it together because Sega Man hit me up this morning saying he was off, right? So I was like, all right, man. Yeah, so I was like, all right, man, let me just do something. So I just threw it together in like an hour or something, 100, and everybody came in and stopped by, man, and I respect that.
Hey man, well at least I'm here to stop by for the outros. So here we go.
Even He-Bot showed up, E-Rock.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he was trafficking
for a hot minute. Yeah,
he was trafficking during the show. So.
He-Bot be pushing me to the limit, man. He getting this Grand Theft Auto on.
Yeah.
And well, I drank a couple glasses of Pinot Noir for us, E-Rock. So you wouldn't left out.
Nice.
A couple of Tito's because I'm.
But before we go, E-Rock, hey man, you get anything for Black Friday?
Oh no, I'm checking out the sales, man. I'm seeing what's popping off, man. I haven't had any time to do anything this week, man. I haven't had time to get on Gotham Knights and no gaming. So next week, next week I'll probably get some gaming and enjoy the holidays with the family, and I'm hoping y'all enjoy the holidays too, man. But I haven't really had any time to check out anything. But I think the Black Friday sales is for the next couple of weeks, right?
It started today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's $250 now.
And not only is it $250, but at Target you get a $50 Target gift card.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and $239 at Costco.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing gonna sell out.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Man. We were just talking about how good it is in Xbox. Because it was 2 years as of last week for Xbox Series X this generation. And to me so far the generation has been great, and it's just gonna get even better. It's even better. You know what I'm trying to say. So
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
oh yeah,
Unlimited,
definitely.
man. Hey, Unlimited, it's gonna really outsell everything this Christmas, right?
what?
Mhm.
It's gonna be that PSVR 2, my nigga. That's gonna sell
I
everything.
agree. 100 gonna be the first one with it.
Yep.
For going wood.
Listen, man, the first one only topped out at 5 million sold. PSVR 2 ain't selling at $550 fucking dollars. That thing is dead. That thing should be buried with Abe Lincoln.
That shit is dead on arrival. That motherfucker's going away. Go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's still on arrival, man.
You know what? The Christopher Fort's gonna buy that motherfucker, and then he's gonna go see his girlfriend that he make believe that's in real life, and he's gonna see her in real life. Motherfucker. That's what he's gonna do.
I will never forget that show in my life.
So before y'all go, what were y'all talking about? I'm just interested.
We were talking about Phil Spencer's interview he had with The Verge, and what else, Unlimited? We were talking about a lot of things.
Destin Legary's
Yes.
dumbass comment.
Yeah, Dustin Legary, he lied, like they always do.
What did he say?
He said, "Go ahead,
Go ahead on it.
Oh, yeah, he said Starfield was delayed because of God of War, basically.
Yeah, that Starfield moved their date out of November because God of War had that date. And I was like, I put in this comment section, I said, Destin, Starfield had that date before God of War even said they were going to delay their game to 2022. What you talking about? But that's what
it never ceases to amaze me, the stupidity that goes on in this fucking game and this so-called gaming community. Just straight stupidity.
Mhm. And they so biased, they open with their bias, man. Like your boy in the EU that said that's part of the European Commission that's that's regulating things. He said, Call of Duty would be on my PlayStation. I'm like, yeah, word? I'm like, oh, okay. Then he tried to lie to say he's not a part of that commission. And then you look up his LinkedIn, there his name is. And he just ruled on something like 5 months ago, but you're not a part of it. So now you lying. Dude, what Microsoft is going to do, they're going to devalue that commission because of the nonsense in their wording and shit like this.
Man, these guys are wild. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress, man. Dude, y'all do what y'all do, man. I'm sorry I'm late, but next time, just send me the signal through my phone. Text me so I'll know what's up.
Yeah.
My man, Dr. Vaca, producer of our podcast. Man, shout out to my man, Dr. Vaca.
I shouted Dr. Vaca out the last time because Dr. Vaca is the reason I met all y'all except for one. I've always known 100, but he introduced me to everybody.
Oh yeah, hey, man, Vaca's a real one. But everybody, unfortunately, I gotta get going, man.
Good.
So everybody, enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holiday. The Unlimited Truth is most likely not going to be back until after Thanksgiving, and that's all right because on the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we got the Exiled podcast. So everybody, man, enjoy your show, enjoy the rest of the week and everything, and we're out.